I never thought I'd be going to the Olympics in my lifetime, but when you find out it's coming to your husband's home province, you pack your bags and you go. Come with us to the men's 15-kilometer mass start biathlon in Antholz, which is in South Tyrol, the Alpine region of Italy where my husband Jonas is from. We went with my in-laws, a couple friends from the US and their baby, and we took the shuttles up to the venue. The second we arrived, you can understand why this is one of the most beautiful venues for biathlon in the world. The volunteers were so friendly and helpful, and honestly, I loved their outfits just as much as the views. We were all decked out in red, white, and blue, and Jonas and his parents were proudly repping Italy, and someone actually asked Jonas if he was on the Italian team, which of course he loved. Our first stop, though, was to the concession stand for glühwein, or hot mulled wine, because it felt like the right way to start the day, and honestly, South Tyrol does not miss. We found our seats in the stands, but we never actually sat. There were Norwegians sharing snacks with us, Germans leading chants, and we were some of the only Americans there supporting our one biathlete, who's actually a Kiwi, Campbell Wright. And our friends even got interviewed by the Associated Press about why they came. And later on, Campbell Wright's mom came over to say hi. It felt very full circle. Oh, and the event was really baby-friendly. People were patient and kind, and the facilities were simple but made it easy for families to be comfortable. Once the race started, you really felt how focused everyone was. For the men's 15-kilometer mass start, the athletes ski 5 laps with 4 shooting stages, 2 prone, 2 standing. And every missed target means a penalty loop. South Tyroleans really love biathlon, so this was such a special experience to have with Jonas and my in-laws. We got to finally see this together in person, and it's just so different than watching it on TV. The crowd is so lively, the people are so much fun, and just seeing the athletes up close really is such a surreal experience. But this view, just really, we could not beat it. You could see some of the biathletes get their perfect shots in the shooting portion and move forward. You could see some going through their penalty loops and still cheer and encourage them. And it was just a ton of fun. I mean, honestly, we had one of the best Olympic event experiences I think we could have had. Though we had only one American athlete, there was one South Tyrolean athlete, and also another Italian who was taking the lead until they had heart issues later on. Hopefully I'm not butchering these names, but Johannes Dahle Skjevdal from Norway won gold with perfect shooting, and Sturla Holm Lagarde took silver, and Quentin Fillon-Maillet from France won bronze. One of the most memorable moments was seeing Fabien Claude from France, Nicola Romanin from Italy, and Campbell Wright from the US finish together after a tough race. It was also very emotional for the home crowd because Italian favorite Tommaso Giacomo had to stop the race after struggling to breathe while he was in the lead. But I think it was just so nice to see the biathletes still having fun despite being in last and honestly making the most of it. I mean, Campbell Wright is just such a laid-back biathlete and so fun to watch. And then we got to see the podium and the medaling ceremony where we saw all of the Olympists get their medals and celebrated and cheered with the Norwegians and the French. And I mean, honestly, it was just like being one big biathlon family. So here's to more biathlon events in the future, I hope.